Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Yev. Last year was pretty busy for me and I've spent a lot of time building my home office, studio, gaming room all together. And the biggest challenge was to balance between productivity, performance, to find all these gadgets, but also how to connect them all together so it would be the most efficient way to work, play and create. And today I want to take a little tour together with you and show you what I've chose, why and how it works. Let's dive in. So the main challenge for me was to connect three different gadgets. I have a Windows laptop for my office work, I have my MacBook for my creative work, and I have my gaming PC for gaming. But my target was to connect all of them around one monitor, one keyboard, and one mouse. And let me start from the monitor. It sounds strange, but you will understand why. So I have ultra sharp U4025QW 40-inch ultra wide monitor, and the main reason why I've picked up this monitor is 120 Hz refresh rate, 5K resolution, 21:9 size, right? So this is a pretty big monitor. It actually can easily replace two monitors and it will be even more working space on your desktop. Another pretty important reason that I can connect three different devices, in my case Windows laptop, Mac laptop and gaming PC, to this monitor over DisplayPort, Thunderbolt 4 and HDMI, and for all three of these gadgets I will have 120 Hz with 5K resolution. I suppose it's a pretty good achievement. So on the left side you can see that I have my main core, creative core, right? Everything related to my content creation, to the Premiere Pro video editor or Lightroom or anything related to my personal life. This is MacBook Pro, it's 2023 with M2 chip, and this guy with me already several years and I don't have any issues with it. So on the right side I have my gaming powerhouse. This is a Vengeance gaming PC, pre-built one, i7-7400, again several years with me, no problems, really great gaming PC, and I can play any games what I want on an ultra with a max amount of FPS. So together with my MacBook I have this Call Digit TS4, and actually it means that it's a Thunderbolt 4, right? And I'm able to connect to my MacBook through this Call Digit a lot of different devices: keyboard, mouse, mic and monitor. And this guy is support 120 Hz over Thunderbolt 4 from my monitor to my MacBook, and this is one of the main points why I'm using this device for the last several years. You know that internal memory of MacBook is pretty expensive, so that's why I have this Cognac NVMe enclosure M.2 SSD drive for 4 TB, right? And actually it's a pretty great solution because I have almost 4000 megabytes per second read and write speed, and all my creative work, all my work with the video, right? Creating all these videos, using these SD cards and all of that, I'm doing on this M2 external drive. For my external backup I have this Synology DS224 Plus, and this is a network storage. I've connected all my infrastructure through Netgear network switch, 8 ports, gigabit speed. So I have all my gaming PC, Windows laptop, MacBook connected to the network switch, and I have gigabit internet, and I have connection to my storage, but also I have connection to my storage like from over any places via internet, outside of my home, inside of my home. Pretty versatile solution. Okay, next chapter of my desktop is different devices, right? For the keyboard, I'm using Keychron Key2HE, and this is a great keyboard because I can switch between Windows laptop, MacBook, gaming PC with just one press of the switch on the left side of the keyboard. And also it's magnetic switches, so it supports gaming, but also it supports a perfect typing because it sounds just amazing. Same with this MX Master 3S for Mac, because I can switch easily from 1 to 3 different devices, and actually I'm doing this, right? So I have one set of keyboard and mouse for all my devices. BenQ, screen bar, just to add, some light to your place if you're working, like if you're starting too early or you're finishing too late. This device is a real help. Keybox, desk pad, really great option, very flexible, very big one, and a budget. If you will need to check links for any of these gadgets, obviously check in the description under this video. And for the as a mic, I have this in-ear gaming mic. It's a pretty budget one, but it can be a real great help if you need like doing a voiceover or you want to talk with your guys over the game or anything like that. Okay guys, to be able to place all these gadgets around your one desktop, right, or your desk, you need a proper furniture. So as of like many other creators, I used a IKEA desktop, and actually I have 3 of them because I have a main one, I have a side one, I have a one for studio. And to be able to sit or stand, I've used a Vivo electric sit stand mechanism, right, with this table legs, so I can easily adjust up and down, depends what I need. To be able to place MacBook and to be able to add any other devices if I will need this, I'm using Vivo all-in-one desktop mounting system, very versatile, very sturdy, and again I'm using it for the last several years, so really great solution. To add some organization to your desk, I have this Nerding by Design tray, and what is really useful, and I really suggest to consider, this monitor raiser. In my case, my monitor is stand on its own stand, right? But this guy, first of all, can cover a lot of wires, what you have usually with your desktop. Also, I've mounted my CallDigit and my M2 drive and other stuff under this wooden monitor raiser. So by itself, it's a very versatile part of your design, and I'm really suggesting like to have one. So as you may see, I have wooden panels on my walls, and actually I did it by myself, so it's pretty easy to install. They are like semi-budget, because if you want to add a lot of them to your walls, it's just price multiplied by unit will be a lot, but in general they are pretty budget. And what is interesting, I also managed to incorporate into them GUI light, and all of this is a smart light, so I can control with a one button, or with my phone, or with other smart devices. I can switch on like whole my studio and switch off. Also, I have a vintage tripod lamp just to add some coziness to my setup. It's not so functional, it's just for the better looking. Okay guys, it was a very quick small tour around my home studio. I really invest a lot of time and effort into building this setup. First of all, aim was to get as much as functional space around me, because I need to perform several different types of activities, right? Also, I want to have a free time like a gaming, and in parallel with working. And one option is to have 3 different setups, or another options, find a way how to incorporate all of this into the one setup, and it may look like this. And also it will be a high performance setup. For example, as my 120 Hz refresh rate with 5K resolution for all my devices. This is really important for me. So I hope this video was useful for you. and I hope I can bring you some ideas what you can do with your home office. If you have any questions, maybe I missed something, please leave a comment under this video and I will be able to answer you, or I will be able to create another video and explain some specific moments of my setup. Thank you for watching. See you next time.